Good morning, everybody. So, I bought a new motorcycle. So what is it? It's a 1995 Harley Sportster 883, and it had been sitting in this couple's garage. I think they said the last time it started and ran was around 2020. So good 6 years. I was able to get a good deal on this non-running motorcycle that had been sitting for years. And so I said, why not? Let's pick it up. Let's make it into a project bike and see if I can get it running. It was a challenge to myself. Yeah. Who needs a rice cooker? I'm the rice. Being as I just picked up this motorcycle and I don't really know too much as far as like working on the motorcycle. I've worked on my vehicles before, such as like oil change, brake pads, brake flush and stuff like that. I ended up getting this Climber's shop manual, service manual. I would suggest that if anybody owns a motorcycle and kind of wants to be like a DIY and do things yourself, I would highly recommend this. It has a bunch of information on here, and one valuable piece of information that I found was it has a VIN decode on this. So I was able to look at my VIN number and find my designation for my vehicle. I keep saying vehicle, motorcycle. Turns out mine was a California model, which led me to the second important thing I found out was that 1995 Sportster California models, it's within a range. I think it's 91 to 96, something like that. They came with a evap system in only California. That's important because I saw this weird little line. And I was wondering what that line came from and what it was. And it was part of the evap canister. So very helpful. I was able to figure out what that line was until I got the Climber's book and decoded my VIN. This is a California model. So California models have the evap system. So you can see here, there's a little nipple. This goes down to this hose goes down to like a little canister. I think it's an evaporation chamber, and then that chamber goes down to a canister which I think is behind this, between this and the battery box. So I'm not in California. I'm gonna remove, and that's what this freaking hose is for. So I'm gonna remove it. So yeah, like I was saying, this is the evap canister line California model. Finally got it off. Here's the carbon canister. This was the vapor chamber that it goes down to, then feeds through there, and this was the hose that was sticking up on the side. Vent hose, air hose. But yeah, that's it. Took it off. Now I just need to get rid of the electric part of this. I think there was a solenoid. So I just need to read the climber's manual on which one that one is. Yeah. And figure out that I'm able to remove it, and I found out how to remove it because of the diagrams here. So get yourself one if you want to work on your own motorcycle. But yeah, y'all, so that's pretty much the gist of my 1995 Harley Sportster. I don't know, I'm kind of documenting this as just again, just like a series for myself to see, like, hey, you know, you were able to do it, you were able to take on this challenge. You know, I had a 2016 Fat Boy before, and I ended up getting in a wreck. So I kind of picked this up to get back on the saddle. I've rode motorcycles before, started on dirt bikes, and you know, then graduated to street bikes from CBR 600, double R, and then I had a Honda Grom at one point, had a FZ07, and then I had a Iron 883, Sportster 48. So I'm not new to Harleys or motorcycling in general, but yeah. See you guys on the next